Have you ever wondered if immortality is real? What if I told you there is a creature in our oceans that has unlocked the secret to eternal life? Today, we're diving deep into the mysterious world of the Tortopsis dohrnii, better known as the immortal jellyfish. This isn't science fiction, this is one of nature's most mind-boggling realities. Let's start from the beginning. Like most jellyfish, the immortal jellyfish begins its life as a tiny, free-swimming larva called a planula. This planula eventually settles on a surface, like a rock or the seafloor, and transforms into a polyp. Think of it as a small, plant-like stalk. This polyp colony then buds off, releasing genetically identical, tiny jellyfish known as Ephyra, which grow into the mature medusa stage, the bell-shaped creature we all recognize as a jellyfish. This is the normal life cycle for most jellyfish. They grow, they reproduce, and eventually they die. But the Tortopsis dohrnii has a trick up its sleeve, a biological superpower that defies the very concept of aging and death. So what is this incredible secret? It's a process called transdifferentiation. When the immortal jellyfish is faced with environmental stress, physical damage, or even old age, it can do something truly astonishing. Instead of succumbing to death, it reverts back to its earliest stage of life. The bell-shaped medusa essentially melts down. Its cells transform, reverting to their polyp form. It's like a butterfly turning back into a caterpillar or a frog turning back into a tadpole. From this new polyp colony, new, genetically identical jellyfish will eventually bud off and begin their life cycle all over again. This isn't just regeneration, like a starfish regrowing a limb. This is a complete cellular reset, allowing the jellyfish to be reborn from its own adult cells, carrying the same genetic information into a new life. Theoretically, this process can be repeated indefinitely, granting it biological immortality. To truly appreciate how remarkable this is, let's compare it to our own human life cycle. We are born, we grow from childhood to adulthood, we age, and our bodies gradually decline. Our cells have a limited capacity to divide and repair themselves. Over time, this leads to the signs of aging we all know: wrinkles, gray hair, and a higher susceptibility to illness. Our path is a one-way street from birth to death. The immortal jellyfish, however, lives on a biological loop. It travels down the road of life, and when it reaches what should be the end, it simply turns around and starts the journey all over again. Imagine if humans could do that. When faced with old age or a critical illness, we could just press a reset button and revert to a younger, healthier state. The implications are staggering. Where do these incredible creatures live? The Tortopsis dohrnii was originally discovered in the Mediterranean Sea, but its story doesn't end there. Thanks to their unique life cycle and a little help from human activity, they've become global travelers. These tiny jellyfish, often no bigger than your pinky nail, hitch rides in the ballast water of cargo ships. When this water is discharged in new ports, the jellyfish are released into new environments. As a result, they've spread to temperate and tropical waters all around the world, from Japan to the coasts of the Americas. They are silent invaders, silently populating the world's oceans. Their ability to survive harsh conditions by simply starting over makes them incredibly resilient explorers. They thrive in the vast, mysterious depths, a testament to life's tenacity in the most extreme corners of our planet. The discovery of the immortal jellyfish has sent ripples through the scientific community, particularly in the fields of aging and regenerative medicine. Scientists are studying the process of transdifferentiation with intense interest. What are the genetic triggers that allow the jellyfish to reprogram its cells? Can we isolate the proteins or genes responsible for this cellular fountain of youth? The goal isn't to make humans immortal in the same way, but to understand these mechanisms to potentially develop new therapies for age-related diseases. Imagine being able to repair damaged heart tissue after a heart attack, or regenerate brain cells lost to degenerative diseases. By studying the jellyfish, we might unlock new ways to heal our own bodies, extending not just our lifespan, but our health span, the period of our lives spent in good health. The secrets held within this tiny creature could revolutionize medicine as we know it. This brings us to some profound ethical and philosophical questions. If we could one day apply the jellyfish's secret to humans, should we? What would a world without aging look like? The concept of immortality has fascinated humanity for millennia, featured in our myths, religions, and stories. But the reality could be far more complex. Would eternal life become a privilege for the wealthy? How would it affect our planet's resources, our social structures, our very understanding of what it means to be human? The cycle of life and death shapes our art, our relationships, and our sense of purpose. Would losing that cycle mean losing a core part of our humanity? The immortal jellyfish doesn't ponder these questions. It simply exists, cycling through its life over and over. But for us, its existence forces us to confront some of the deepest questions about our own. The immortal jellyfish is a living paradox, a tiny creature that holds one of the biggest secrets in the natural world. It reminds us that our planet is filled with wonders that are stranger and more incredible than anything we could imagine. From its ability to cheat death to its silent global conquest, the Tortopsis dohrnii is a true marvel of evolution. It's a symbol of resilience, adaptation, and the endless potential of life itself. The next time you look out at the ocean, remember that beneath the waves, there's a creature that has achieved what humanity has only ever dreamed of, a chance to live forever. Thank you so much for joining me on this deep dive into the world of the immortal jellyfish. What do you think about the possibility of human immortality? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this journey into the unknown, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more amazing stories from the natural world. See you next time.